Some believe that the dismissal of a prime minister meant his political demise. But in a true democracy, no office exhausts popular legitimacy. No office exhausts popular legitimacy. The people remain the source of power. And this assembly, with the massive trust given to the PASTEF project in the November 17th, 2024 elections, it now holds a unique historical responsibility. I want to reassure you that I will not use this responsibility to orchestrate institutional chaos. I will not use it, and no deputy with me will either. I will not use this assembly to fuel personal vendettas. That would be betraying our own struggle. But I say it with the same clarity. The National Assembly will not be a rubber stamp. It will oversee government action. It will fully exercise its constitutional prerogatives of voting on laws, of overseeing government action, and evaluating public policies. It will defend the transparency of public finances, accountability, and popular sovereignty. I will not use this assembly to fuel personal vendettas. That would be betraying our own struggle. But I say it with the same clarity. The National Assembly will not be a rubber stamp. It will oversee government action. It will fully exercise its constitutional prerogatives of voting on laws, overseeing government action, and evaluating public policies. It will defend the transparency of public finances, accountability, and popular sovereignty. It will use all the levers of checks and balances, all the established levers of checks and balances. It will use in a responsible but equally firm manner all the established levers of checks and balances according to the gravity of the facts and circumstances. This moral requirement, moreover, does not only stem from philosophy or political history. It is deeply rooted in our own spiritual civilization. The Quran teaches that Allah commands you to return trusts to their rightful owners. And when you judge between people, judge with fairness. Power is therefore a trust, a burden, a responsibility before men. I want to sincerely thank, warmly welcome, and offer my prayers for the person who was appointed just yesterday as the new Prime Minister of Senegal, Al-Aminou Lo. This is an important moment, and I wish him wisdom and strength as he takes on this significant responsibility. Al-Aminou Lo is someone I know very well, someone I am quite close to because I personally appointed him as the Secretary General of the Senegalese government. He worked under my leadership for over a year. I can testify to his bravery, his dynamism, his love for work, and his love for this country. I testify to that here. Even though there are some points where we don't share the same vision, such as the currency, or what we commonly call the CFA franc, or issues like the national debt and the ways in which it should be managed. The day the President decided to set up another body to oversee everything related to the agenda, I was the one who proposed that we give it to Mohamed Al-Aminou Lo, Ahmadou Al-Aminou Lo, because of his knowledge of the agenda itself. Since it was prepared at the Prime Minister's office and he coordinated it under my supervision, I said he's familiar with it and can do the job. So before appointing a Prime Minister, it was appropriate for the President to discuss it with those who are strongest in the opposition today. God granted us that, and we thank Him. And that discussion is not one that we individualize with ministers who belong to PASTEF. But it's a discussion we have because PASTEF is an organized party with a president, a political bureau, a national council, a COMEX. It's a discussion with the party. And we base it on where we want to take Senegal together. It's not about sharing positions. That's not why PASTEF exists. But whether we agree on how to manage Senegal's debt, whether we agree on how to continue the solutions we're seeking to make life easier for the Senegalese, all that, and whether we agree on how justice works in rectifying things and how we ensure the behavior of those leading the country towards the people is appropriate. All that requires discussion, even though one important step has already passed. So, but still with a sense of responsibility and love for the country and wanting what's best for it even today. If the one leading the country calls us and says he wants to discuss everything, we will talk with him. If we agree, we'll support the government and continue to pass whatever good things he brings to the assembly. But whatever we feel isn't in the country's interest, we'll say it's not good. By God's grace, I was given the opportunity to serve as the Prime Minister of Senegal. I can't possibly summarize everything I did during that time, but I always conducted myself in line with the call of PASTEF, because PASTEF has, well, it truly has its own unique character and a distinct identity that all Senegalese people recognize. The very first of these values is integrity and being upright. The second is self-reliance, what we call sovereignty, which doesn't conflict with being open to the world. The third is compassion for the people who trusted us. That's why during the 2 years and more that I spent in that position, that we worked on things where we told the Senegalese the truth about the debt that was hidden, which would have been a huge obstacle for Senegal if it had remained hidden. What they wanted to force on us, which we felt wasn't in Senegal's interest, what the Westerners call restructuring, we stood firm and said it wasn't good for the country. But we didn't stop there. We worked hard to establish what's called the Economic and Social Recovery Plan, to see how we can fix things even though the inheritance is quite heavy. But we also worked on everything that will rebuild the relationship between the leaders and the Senegalese people. Because what the Senegalese always blame leaders for is being in power just to share the country's wealth, taking what should go to the people, to hospitals and others, and putting it in their pockets. That's why everything regarding the fight against corruption and what's done in public procurement and so on, we've addressed it over these 2 years. I say that I thank God for my departure from the Prime Minister's office. I thank God for my departure from the Prime Minister's office because it's a wide open door. Applause. But there's only one thing I fear, that those who were waiting for Sonko to leave so they could attack and bring back what we were fighting against, today they might have a small opening. But it's not a big one because this assembly is here. Applause. And anyone who does what shouldn't be done will come here to answer to the National Assembly. We also worked on what helps the Senegalese because despite the difficulties, we've reduced prices here 3 times. We are doing work that has not been done in Senegal. The minister has done work that has not been done in Senegal. Because if we don't do the work won't get done. The state has done work that has not been done in Senegal. It has done work that has not been done in Senegal. The state has done work that has not been done in Senegal. The state has done work that has not been done in Senegal. The state has done work that has not been done in Senegal. The state has done work that has not been done in Senegal. Everything concerning the protection of the people in terms of our beliefs and our traditions, it is part of that law that we brought here to the assembly for you to vote on regarding everything related to dual nationality. This is part of what we have worked on. We have also tried to always maintain dialogue and interaction in everything concerning the workers and the unions. Even though there were some difficulties, we managed to establish a stability pact. And we are monitoring it as closely as possible so the country can have peace and we can focus on work. We are finalizing some very major reforms, including how we will proceed to change the economic model and the development model that has been imposed on us since 1960, which is not good for us. In many things that I used to call myself that patriot, but PASTEF doesn't exist yet.